Feels like someone's picking you up in a big cuddly blanket, wrapping you up and giving you a big cuddle, and they love you a lot. It feels like that. Yeah.
A lovely, bubbly, outgoing child, popular. He was always sort of just full of life, full of energy. Yeah, I did worry about him a lot because I could see that at some stage we were going to get the news that he'd gone.
It's a shame he died. It's a shame Nathan died, because you know he was a nice lad. You always wonder, don't you, about really you should have someone with you, and then if you're going to die, they can do CPR and get you an ambulance or whatever, you know.
I think he started with sort of, marijuana, that type of thing, went into crack cocaine, and somehow he got into heroin. He was doing it so much that basically it was a difficulty finding a place to actually shoot it up. The body was so full of holes, I guess.
I went straight onto the needle because I weren't so much trying to get high as really I just wanted to die. In about 12 months I collapsed all the veins on my body. It generally kills you, it takes you away slowly and slowly and slowly till there's nothing left.
Every so often he would do it, and he'd do it, he would overdose effectively. I think he was hospitalised a number of times, but he was a survivor, and he came round, The last time, of course, he didn't.
Yeah, I do write a bit of poetry. When I first started being homeless, I used to write a poem and leave it on a bench. This one's called I Want to Change, or Do I? I want to change is what I tell myself. Then I repeatedly do things that tend to damage my health. But did I really like it, and do I like it now? I keep saying no, but then I do it somehow. So I hurt myself, because I am so ashamed for all the kids that I've let down, for friendships I have lamed. But did I really like it, and do I like it now? I had some policemen stop me in the street a couple of weeks ago. So they tested some heroin and it had come back as 94%, and told me to be careful and to put the word out to any other heroin users.
The last time he'd been in rehab, and so he'd been off the heroin. And I think he just took the same amount of heroin that he would take pre-rehab, as it were. And I think that's what it was. I think that's because he actually died of a cardiac arrest. That was what killed him. So the system just couldn't take it.
For me, it was very easy. As soon as you know one person that can get heroin, you're sorted. They'll introduce you. And it's just easy. It was surprising how easy it was to get. It's quite hard to stop using drugs once you've got in that place where you use drugs as a crutch. To actually think of never using drugs again is quite a big deal. So you don't think like that. What you think about is the now. I won't use drugs now.
I know it sounds very cliched, but he was and did look very peaceful. Having seen all the pain he'd been in, it was almost a relief at one level. And then, of course, I think it kicks in later, the grief and the emotions,